Follow white rabbit. I'm taking potions, call me Alice. Watch me grow taller.
A good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, where you're back out again today, because I love it. I'm going to be out today on a field not too far away from where I live. It's a close field, because I only have 3 hours out. 3 hours. What can I pull up in 3 hours? This is the question. To answer your question will be towards the end of this video, will be exactly what I've pulled up. But giving me great hope is the fact the last 2 days it's rained. We've had some wet stuff on the floor. And we needed it. We needed it. That was a good drench in the last few days. Had a couple of storms like back to back. Brilliant. So we're going to get muddy. And we're going to go find some good stuff, hopefully. For those new to my channel, this is what I do. I go metal detecting, no matter the weather, in the British countryside, looking for the hidden treasures beneath our very feet. And if you want to see more, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Yeah, and if you want to get into metal detecting, check out the link in the description below. LP, 10% discount code. Get your swinging gear on. Not that sort of swinging gear, you dirty-minded fool out. I know one of you thought it. Right, also, good news reporting. This weekend coming will be Detectival 2022. And your boy Grim's going. Yep. I'm going to Detectival. So if you're there, come say hi. I don't bite. But actually, make sure I'm eating food, because I might bite if I'm hungry. Right, Grimothy, without further ado, let's gas in. Let's drive to the field and, yeah. Weather's clearing up a bit now, but the ground's going to be sodden wet, so that's a good thing. Right, off a drop. Right, ladies and gentlemen, my first signal of the day, of course, is a bloody button. I thought it was a little Roman first of all. I thought that's a way to start. But no, I'm happy. It's a button with nothing on it, just a shank. A bit of red brick there, look. Ooh. So yeah, I usually start with a button. It tends to be a good day. Let's fill in this hole. The ground is a lot more moist. Can you see it? It's moist. I love the word moist. Right, there's the buttons. Try and find some treasure. Off drop. Right, ladies and beans, would you look at that sizer thing or whatever it is? It might be horse brass, no? Looking at that. Yeah, should we call that horse brass, maybe? Let's move your TV on. Is that like a silver gilding there? Look on the little splodges. Got like a little welding mark, I don't know. Yep, just horse brass. That was near from surface. Pinging signal. Didn't even have to dig far for that one. Alright, I don't know how bad the wind is. Probably not too bad, actually. But I always think it's a lot worse than what it is. It looks like I'm on my first coin. I think it's a coin. Or I'm going to say a Georgian persuasion. See if we get details of it. With a bit of moisture. A blank disc of madness. It's madness is just rubbish. But it's a coin. Wasn't long. I'm on to my first coinage. And the worms in the clod. Well, the imprint anyway. Right. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I thought this was a button. But it's a very thin button if it is a button. It seems to be a very thin coin. Yeah, I am rubbing up my jeans. Rubbing my trousers. No, it might just be a bloody button looking at it. I can't see any markings. Let me get a quick squirt. It just seems to be too blank to get. If there's anything off it, I'll show you. If not, it's just a disc of discness. We could be on to our next coin. You can see my spade went in here, and that could have been a disaster. But oh, hello, Mr. B, little bum. I think it's in here. I think it's a coin. Looks quite modern to me. You looky, quite modern. But what are you? No milled edge. Is that a bloody 2p? It seems, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll call it 2p and move on. 2p or not 2p? Yeah, 2p. Right, let's crack on. 2p. And I'm on to the next coin here. This one seems a little bit of a fatter. It's a little bit of a fatty, chunky coin. Don't know what it is. A little clean up. I am going to get a squirt out on that because I just don't instantly recognise it. So, and because it's a bit of a chunker, a chunky monkey, we'll have a clean up and find out what it is. Hopefully we've got some details on it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a clean up with my old toothbrush and squirt. No detail. Maybe a head? I don't know. Possibly Georgian. Just baffles me. Maybe that's the top of his head there coming through. I'm not sure. Anyway, another coin for the pot. Let's crack on. Off we flop. Out of this hole becomes a piece of lead. Possibly a massive spindle. Well, it wouldn't be a spindle ball that big, would it? Would it? Can't be a spindle ball that big. It's got a hole in the middle though. Yeah, it's one of them. It's a spindle wall looking thing, but quite large. Could be. He's onto another one. He's onto another one. He's under another coin. Again, doesn't look to be amazingly old. Or is it? Is it a Georgian? Is it a Georgian, he says? I don't know. Oh, hello. Portrait. It is Georgian. Love some of that. Cool. That'll be farthing then, won't it? Look at the small it is. Got to be farthing. Alright, just had a button up from here. And yeah, I know it's just a bloody button, Grim. Yeah. But I had a little wipe. Look at that. Look at the cannons on that. Gold gilded. Artillery button. Hey, how'd you like that, apples? How'd you like them apples, shall we say? Right. Cool button for the day, off the truck. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this was in the sidewall here. I kind of missed it with a shovel. It's still in there. I think that's possibly just some ornate furniture fitting maybe, or it could be part of a brooch. It's like a leaf design. Looks like it would have had maybe... No, I thought it might have had the insert for gems and jewels, but no, it's just a bit of furniture fitting of a leaf. Right into the bees, onto my next signal, at the hole. It's another wee horse brass. That's definitely a horse brass, that one. A nice little one. That I'll have some of that. Have some of that on a, what day is it? A weekday. Yeah, just nice horse brass, that. Another one for the collection. Alright, I just literally dug my spade into the tyre track here. I think I want a coin. And this glod here. It could be a button. That's coin. Last some of that. Any details on Mr. Coin? Well, the patina's looking like it might do. Let me have a clean up. No, that's not. I'm going to have to call that Victorian. Yeah, it's just going to be Victorian, I think. Looking at that. The patina says Victorian. It's going to be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, I'll call it Victorian. I'll put it with a coin pot. Off a drop. I've had to fit my back to the wind. I dug a hole, but I think it was sitting on the surface. That there's a thimble. It's a little wee thimble. It's a kind of a... I call them modern thimbles because they've got the smaller dimples in them. So it's not like the beehive thimble I think I found in my last video, but still, a thimble's a thimble. Let's finish hold off the truck. I was literally just on my way back to the car, and a little silver coin pops up. I think it's silver anyway. It's a Queen Victoria. Oh, hello. Would you look at that? What difference, you know? To be honest, I thought it was some rubbish on top, like a little bit of can. I still dug it. I was rewarded with a lovely little silver sixpence from 1877. Would you look at that? Happy with that. Not bad. 3 hours out. Got some silver. Was rewarded with a bloody good condition one as well. Happy days. Right. Apologies for any blowing noise. That's there, see that where the blue bag is and stuff. That's where I just had the Queen Victoria. The signal sounds very similar here. So I thought I'd give it a live dig. I haven't had any live digs in a while, and the ground is moist, mildly moist. So I'll just try and pop over the clod. Hopefully, be rewarded with something decent. Hopefully. Right, nothing obvious coming out apart in the spoil. Ah, my trousers are ripped as well. My bum's showing to the world, but you don't want to see that business. Oh. What it is, it's a bit deeper, underground. Shut up. Oh, come on. It's gonna be strapped on now, isn't it? It's gonna be a wee bit of strapping down now. See that? I can't see anything. What's that? What's this? What's that? What is it? Right, where it is, it's deeper. Apologies. I hope it is something decent. Oh, it's a buckle. It's a buckle. Deep buckle. Right, a bit like a silver coin. Little deep buckle. Right, let's crack on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so that is the end of another 3-hour hunt on a moist field. I've had a moist field in a long time, so I'm kind of enjoyed myself a little bit. Got muddy hands and everything. Muddy trousers. I've ripped my trousers. No, I can't show you my butt. Not on film, but yeah, I've got a massive hole in my trousers, and now I've got to try and walk back to the car along a public road, covering one's bottom, and then I've got to get from my car to my house, covering one's bottom. Yeah, so that's a bit of a disaster. I was rewarded with a bit of silver. Got a bit of it. It's a bit blowy. I just want to quickly talk about the Manticore from my lab. And give it a quick, I haven't even touched one yet. All I've seen is all the press release, and really impressed that a metal detector company has actually taken every aspect of a machine which needed improving and improved every aspect that needed improving. So yeah, that is impressive. I can't wait to go to the detector. Well, hopefully I'll get my hands on one. Woo, it'll be like Christmas for me. Yeah. But the improvements they made from, obviously, the coil lugs. That's why I had anxiety before. The arm cuff, which I'm currently rocking a makeshift one. To the stem itself, the whole machine's all improved. So it'd be really interesting to see actually how it performs as well. Because obviously the build quality, they've gone and jumped straight on and improved everything. But it'd be nice to see how the machine actually handles out on the field with the improvements as well. Under the hood. From what I've heard, they said it's got more power. A bit like Jeremy Clarkson. Power! So hopefully that's got a bit more power. Get that a little bit more depth and a bit more clear signals at depth. But the proof's in the pudding. Hopefully I get my hands on one and have a little test. Right. If you like this sort of thing, metal detecting, malarkey, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you all on the roundup. I need to walk back to the car and try and keep my bottom from being exposed to public. Because probably be arrested for indecent exposure. I am wearing underwear, by the way. Anyway. See you on the roundup. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are a bit of a fan of a roundup of all my junk. Right, there's more of my junk. It's amazing, isn't it? Lots of junky bits. And rubbish, can store, chunks of iron. That's a chunk of aluminium, believe it or not. Look at the state of that. Humongous chunk of aluminium. Electrician. That's possibly horse brass. That's definitely horse brass. That's. What is this? The piece of lead thing. That's another bit of lead, another bit of lead. A buckle! All my buttons! Quite a few buttons. They ran up a beaut, so you got to dig them up. That's the button of the day. Take that home and clean it up. Some artifacts I didn't film was this here. I didn't know if it was of age. It's a strange sort of funny shape. And that's a bit of bronze, believe it or not. And old bronze at that. It's got that snot green patina, so could have been something. Bit of furniture I'm fitting. We've got some coins, some of them details on, some of them without. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 coins in 3 hours. Not bad, and 1 silver. So yeah, not too shabby at all. Look how shiny it is. That's why I like silver so much, because it comes out the ground pretty much the day it drops. Gold comes out better though, but I didn't get any today. Oh well. Hey boys and girls, see you on the next hunt. Thumbs up, subscribe, off a truck.